We're going to start episode number 3 today. Whoa. Are they on number 3? Because where we left off, he found somebody dead.
The only thing I can tell you,
and his mom pulled a gun right behind his head.
Had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
That ain't what he
Since
said.
then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
They showed they jumped the gun. My mama pulled a gun on me and everybody here? Come on now. Oh, they ain't got no politics. We can brush ourselves on some science. And one of these. That was a horrible transition, man. Okay, this is where I was. And then my mama pulled a gun behind my head. That is a servant on the ground. I mean, am I gonna say something?
Don't move.
There we go. That's how it ended.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my God, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother...
Who are you?
I'm your son.
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Oh shit.
I'm here to help you. You have nothing to fear.
If only it were so simple. You are evil incarnate.
Oh, I ain't got no what you call
Every
it.
word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
Oh,
You've
shit.
been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it?
Oh,
Always keep your mind logical.
And open.
And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me.
I
We
forgot.
were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His
Von Borchert?
name?
Yeah, Von Borchert.
I just told you, you can't trick me. His name was Von Borchert.
My God, everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis. Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother,
really testing it,
I
boy.
don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. I'm here for you, and
No, I ordered you not to come with me.
I received a letter, and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that.
Oh, the letter.
Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Don't believe it. I thought I'd meet him the moment I arrived, given the situation. But not at all. He didn't even bother to meet me in person.
I imagine that Elizabeth was still
Oh,
here.
shit.
Very well. Logical and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Ooh, if I mention Elizabeth, then she probably gonna think something. I'm definitely not mentioning that.
Personally, I think that you being missing for 3 days and then me finding you underground, minus a hand, well, that qualifies as strange, don't you think?
Ooh,
No,
shit.
my hand is not important for the moment. If that's the only thing you've found that shocks you, then all is well.
Well,
Now
thank you
shut
very
up and
much.
listen to me. We might still have a chance. Something of utmost importance is going to play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis. I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have, since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to.
Okay, cool.
Don't trust him, Louis. Understood? Louis, I made a mistake by coming here. We are in the lion's den.
I can see.
What do you mean?
Mortimer, Holm, their guests. Watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all on their own without anyone else? On an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No,
Oh, he's
not
trying to
really,
take
but...
over the
Louis,
world.
they shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes!
Just like them Bilderberg.
Nothing is impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all. And it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference, and from the inside, you'll do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But
Okay,
why?
cool.
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in his way.
Okay,
You
cool.
promised me that after...
Yes, after. Go now.
Yes,
What?
Mother, I'm going. I'm going.
I gotta give her that letter though. You gonna give her the letter?
One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Oh great, I gotta keep it just so they won't know she's found. Okay, I got you. Alright, so let me... Oh, I'm glad I got out this bit by myself. Cause, yeah, man. Oh, shit. This shit. Alright, so I found my mama. She thought I was like a fucking clone or something, so I guess, you know, she gets a pass. I'm gonna still kick her ass, though, for pulling a gun on me. I don't play that shit. You hear that, Glenda? Don't you ever pull a gun on me. I cannot imagine that nobody heard that shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Get up. I ain't know that.
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference.
Okay,
Please
am I-
join the guests.
Okay. How late am I? Where is the damn thing? Where can I get in?
Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Hopefully I'm going the right way.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Monsieur de Richet, you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
Okay, cool. Appreciate you. Sorry for your loss. The dude looks exactly like you. Oh shit. Yep. Yep. Fuck that.
Respect to any other journalist.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
Boy, this whole room fake, boy. Smell it in the air. Oh shit. Boy, I do gotta let everybody know I'm here. I ain't gonna talk to you. You know what? Maybe I missed something.
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Oh, they can hear
Feeling
that.
all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Indeed, I rather believe he did. I had some.
I'm gonna talk to him.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him. What frightens you so much about him?
Hurry up. He's waiting for you.
Alright. Oh shit, alright. Hold on, let me see if I find some more of this Carmelite. And then I'm gonna talk to George. And his dentures. Oh shit, that is him.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Nah, he didn't answer that.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America.
Louisiana
It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, If Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project.
Just the shit that
Take
goes
a look at
on, man.
Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
I don't know who Lord Mortimer's allegiance
My friends,
is.
I propose we get started.
Like, I don't know what country he's from. Wait, everybody got a sign?
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of Divine Blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting.
Just chill out.
If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
I'm sorry about the fate of the King of France, Duke Manuel. However, I'm surprised at your remark. How can a man like me have changed the course of things where a man like you, powerful, capable of influencing international politics, was unable to do any better?
Perhaps we may begin.
Oh yeah,
Lord
you better
Mortimer.
sit your ass down.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer. But I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today.
Are you with
Have I
France or
made
Spain?
myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly...
By the way, in real life, it had cost $15 million for that big-ass piece of land.
Task Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline. Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ooh, I'm glad I caught it.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Nope.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Nigga, I just, man. Ooh, I don't know about that. Ooh.
If France took the Papal States, their opinion over the sale of Louisiana would be definitely resolved.
Good Lord. You are talking of an invasion of Italy.
Don't take it the wrong way, Your Eminence. Colonization brings with it many benefits. You'll see.
Very funny, Monsieur de Richet. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Oh, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement.
Oh, yeah.
Roman looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Oh, yeah.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Oh. I'm glad I'm getting these.
Bedoy and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
Oh, everybody.
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory. I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
I mean, he told me to go, you know, scope the place anyway. Plus, they were already, I already know the plan, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here playing, you know, playing spy.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately.
Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
I don't know.
We shall shortly find out, so let's take the lead.
What do you mean by that?
His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory?
What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially.
I think he's playing both sides.
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. Right here and right now. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis, I'd like to see you a moment, please. Thank you for siding with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Nah.
Do you really think that I'll be able to convince him?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have total faith in you. He likes you, and thus he won't see you coming. You must be careful, though. If he senses that you are trying to manipulate him, he'll dig in his heels. Louis, use every means at your disposal. If Washington drops Mortimer, his defeat will be complete. You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
All right, well. All right, so I gotta go in here, which means I probably gotta talk to Mortimer about what's going on over here. Like, what they say, what them motherfuckers say. I don't know. You didn't hear that, did you? Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Do I gotta go to George Washington's room? Wait, let me go back in here to see if I didn't. Where's that door? What?
Let me in, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but that's impossible.
I'm looking for President Washington. Would you know where he is by any chance?
Unfortunately not, sir. All I can say to sir is that the President is no longer in the conference room.
All right. I'll go looking for him myself.
Bitch.
Can you at least tell me who is still in the room? I'm looking for a guest.
Of course, sir. It would seem that only Lord Mortimer and Mr. Napoleon are present. The other guests have gone back to their rooms by another door.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, sir.
All right, so Napoleon is a French. He's a French dude. So yeah, they're gonna be slapping the shit out of Napoleon in a minute. He wasn't even in there. So he probably telling him like, hey man, we're gonna take this from Spain, give it to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. I don't know why he said give it to him for free. It was 15 million back in the day. And I think it was 1807. The Louisiana Purchase. Somewhere around there.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off. And his door's ajar.
Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that. Well,
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy.
Sweep this
Guess my
real
room
quick.
is not that bad.
Did he leave? They don't know what the fuck that is, though. That's weird. Alright, maybe I need to go on the balcony. Oh, you finna get mad?
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking.
Your door was ajar. Well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
Man, something must have happened, man. He ain't rowdy. He ain't ready to tear my head off. I mean, I done walked into his room and you know, without knocking. Maybe it has something to do with this letter. Okay. Alright, I'll leave you to it then. But yeah, man, I keep saying, like, they have meetings like this for real. Like, for real. That's why all of a sudden you hear about, you know, terrorist attacks. They do that to put people in place, man. Go to his room. Where's George Washington's room? His room is way over here. So this will be the quickest way. Yeah. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, cause I don't want my, I want my life. Whose room is this? Oh, it's a tower room.
Monsieur Johann von Wulner.
You know what? Let me holler at you, von Vollmer. I'm gonna speak to Emily too. Her room was right there. And then I'm gonna swing around to George Washington's. Where your bitch ass at? Nigga, where you at? You outside too? This nigga got all the balcony. God damn. Bruh, all of this is yours?
Golden elixir.
Yes, sir.
Amber crystals.
Alright, so where is this fool at? Oh, what was this? I don't know why this nigga got attitude. This nigga patio bigger than everybody's put together. Oh, what's this? Nope. Alright, he ain't in his room. Alright, I'm gonna run to Emily's room, see if she down for whatever. Ooh, y'all about to hear a long ass buzzer. That is my dryer, so beware. Alright, hold on. So yeah, her room is right on this corner. Oh, this is Napoleon's room. Is it Napoleon's room? Napoleon just don't know what he done got himself into. All right, if you're joining me, if you don't know the story, I made a playlist of the council. You can start from the very beginning. So if I were you, I'll start from the very beginning to really get caught up to this point where we are now. If you choose not to, we are at the Lord Mortimer's party, which is actually a conference.
My dearest.
And he just discussed the plan of, you know, when we learned, this is Napoleon's room, when we learned in school about the Louisiana Purchase, which was sold for $15 million in real life.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it.
Marie, what the fuck did I read it? By Dear Bonaparte. As promised, here are the few pages that I recommend you publish within the next few months. We both know that it's sheer lack of time that there goes the buzzer, that prevented you from stringing these lines together yourself. The ideas are yours, though. No need to feel indebted. Your success will suffice for the good of all. Now,
so, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
All right, so his mom, this dude here, his mom is missing. She was invited here to this party, and wait, this door is closed. Wait, this door is closed. But yeah, his mom was invited to this party, and she's missing. She went missing, I don't know how far into the party. So he's been looking for her. And when they had dinner, Napoleon came up to him and talking about, hey, your mom was gonna sell me some weapons or something like that. They had a deal to, not weapons, some men to help with the war. And when I met Mother, she was like, don't trust him. So, you know. But really don't trust Lord Mortimer.
My dear.
Because he's trying to finesse the Louisiana Purchase to where, you know, Spain, sell it to France, or give it to France, because on here they giving it away for free instead of $15 million. They give it to France. France will then finesse it to the United States, but I don't think George Washington knows. But I'm trying to figure out what's in it for him. Maybe he's trying to, you know, cozy up to George Washington, and at the end of the day, he'll take all of it. I don't know. That's what I think. I think Lord Mortimer, at the end of the day, he wants to get the whole cake. You feel me? But he's doing it in phases to where he's getting rid of certain, you know, people, to where it's like, oh, I can, you know, that's George Washington. I can easily take it away from him. Because at this time, George Washington only has 1/3 of North America. Spain has the other 2/3. And the Indians have like the Northwest, which is like Seattle, Oregon, and Portland, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it gets real messy. So my objective is to convince George Washington, which I'm just gonna go straight to him, because you know what?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I lied. Oh, I can't go in her room anyway. She was gonna tell you what that mouth do, but you know, she be lying. I'm gonna give it to you in a minute, tonight. You know, they say later on tonight.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Alright, yeah, they ain't gonna let me in these. Alright, so this is George Washington's room, right over there. That's his room.
President George Washington.
All right. Where you at, George? Nigga, holla at you. Oh, I should have checked the room first.
Locked.
Damn. Oh man, I need these. All right, I need to find this right here. That's blinking. That'll allow me to do these. All right, so. Which I really don't need to snoop in his room, because, you know, I already know what's going on with him. I'm all in these niggas' rooms and shit. They ain't even in here, so where the hell are they at? Or maybe he tried to play coy in front of everybody and act like he didn't know what was going on. Wait, what was that? Ooh. Maybe this is the key to open it up.
Locked.
Use the key, my friend. Yes. Open it, my son. Ah.
President's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, you can't go without it.
Yo. Okay, I had to pause here. All right, so there was this girl named Elizabeth that died, and if you go back to the beginning, her name is Elizabeth Adams, and she is the daughter of John Adams, the second president, who is currently George Washington's vice president, and she came here for treatment, and she's crazy than a motherfucker. So she got real cuckoo with me. I was chilling with her one night, and we was talking, and she wanted me to drink, and I didn't want to drink, and so she was like, "Get the fuck out!" And then I got out, and then the next morning she turned up dead. And as I was investigating her room, there were bottles of Landrum and alcohol, which I think is like Robitussin back in the day. But you know, back then they made that shit where it's almost can like knock you the fuck out if you had a whole little cap full. But it's interesting that George Washington has this shit in his little old locked little duffel right here.
Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I am returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking Landinum immediately. I am already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consummation is in danger of definitely impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Yours sincerely, Dr. W. Thompson. He has been laid back these last couple days. I mean, I don't know why we won't close it, because now he's like, oh, who the fuck was in my damn bag? You know, that's how he talk. That's why they got him talking over here. Like, all that crazy talk. But I'm in his room. Where the fuck is he? Oh shit. Let's hope the guy in the white.
What are you doing in my room?
Yeah, that's what I gotta do, y'all.
I wanted to have a word with you, but just between ourselves. Here, the walls have ears.
You're right. Caution is the mother of safety. Well, since you're here, can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point.
Can I have $1?
You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I have decided not to follow Mortimer.
I noticed. Every man must make his own choice. What can we say? That's the political game. And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So, what can I do for you?
Ooh. I'm gonna do this, because he kind of is.
Mr. President, Mortimer is simply leaving you by the wayside. Look how smug he was when he addressed you during the conference. The country closest to his heart is and always will be France. For him, the United States is merely a stooge nation in service of the French.
Louis, your youth might excuse your impetuosity, but not your stupidity. Without Mortimer, the United States wouldn't have made it this far. And against all the odds, we are now a nation which everyone wants to rally around. Whether you understand it or not, it is set to strive ahead. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
It really is not in his best interest to join home, because at the end of the day, when Mortimer makes Spain give Louisiana the Louisiana Purchase, I'm going to say Louisiana Purchase just to give a reference of what we're talking about. When he tells Spain to give it to France, he's going to flip it and give it to the United States. So I don't even know the good reason for me to, you know, put him to the other side, man. Ooh, I could do that. Sure did.
Yet, hearing you speak, anyone would think that your closest ally is France.
Louis, I don't know.
Of course you intend to restore and foster an exchange with England. We both know what that means. It would weaken France's impact on American soil. From there to relinquishing your agreements with France is just one simple step.
Please give it to me.
You scored a point, Louis. Go on, I'm listening. Tell me what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
Ooh. I can't do that because I ain't got that kind of power. I'd be lying if I say that. He don't need money. He's the president. Now, you know what? You know what? See, if I say that, then it's like, well, shit. Why would I do that when Mortimer is practically giving me a big piece of land? You feel what I'm saying? Like, without losing my men. So I can't pick that. We already know what that says. He already has money. This sounds dry. This is a fucking lie. But
Mr. President, it seems that Lord Mortimer would rather see Louisiana become French and not American. Sir Gregory proposes that Louisiana go to you.
What? You would be prepared to hand it over to me?
It is certainly a possibility. But for that, you must not side with Mortimer at the conference.
I see. Louis, you've convinced me. I congratulate you for your performance, because I didn't think it could happen.
I merely exposed the facts to you.
Don't spoil everything with your false modesty now. You really were very good, and that's that. In any case, I shall follow you on this one. This may well arouse Lord Mortimer's wrath, but I must put the United States before anything else. Have we finished, Louis?
Absolutely, Mr. President. I shan't keep you any longer. Allow me to take my leave.
Good night, Louis.
I think
Get
I might
some
have started
rest.
something.
Tomorrow will be a very big day.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. The only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Alright, so let's go to bed. Wait, hold on. Wait. His room. Alright, so my room is to the left. Which is this one right here. Wait, is it? It ain't this one? Wait, this ain't me? Oh, this PIG. Mine's the next one. Alright. George Washington is as naive as I thought. This whole episode, this dude has not taken a shower. What the fuck
Good
you doing
evening,
here?
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Bitch. I missed my opportunity last time.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily, can't you read me like an open book?
Not as well as you read me, it would seem.
I'll teach you if you'd like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Nope.
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable.
It really is.
She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please?
Yes.
I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
It's late and you're in my room. Yeah, bitch. About time. So let's see how far them titties sag in that corset. Alright, kids, if you watch it, get away.
Come, Louis.
Boy, I hope you wore a condom. Oh, shit.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him.
He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position.
And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here?
She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her.
What are we going to do about Washington?
He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king.
Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim.
He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Really?
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he's intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please, excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, they drugged him.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh, shit. And I think he represents Spain, which was supposed to give it over to France. Yo, I think Mortimer drugged the homie, man. Well, he ain't the homie, but oh damn. Wipe your nose and get the fuck up, nigga. We got a job to do.
Emily?
Boy, she dipped, boy.
Emily? Are you there?
Nigga. This ain't no damn DoubleTree Hotel.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Hey, can I have some
Tell them
orange
I'm
juice
coming.
and bacon and eggs?
Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Nigga, I ain't even ate yet. I'm glad they ain't got me walking.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Duke Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project.
Duh.
Despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
Oh, she was
How could it
smashing
be
everybody.
otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
Well, you see, Monsieur Bonaparte, I would rather you'd have forgotten me for a minute. William, I am sorry, but I cannot follow you this time.
George? What?
I am against William. Please excuse me. I cannot commit the United States to such an enterprise. It's just too risky.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My lord do this, and Madame do just that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille!
Let's end the charade. It's over!
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Jacques, you know you can count on me. Calm down, please. I'm going to help you.
There's nothing you can do for me.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I wonder if any of those answers would have counted. Oh, damn. Oh, I got one wrong. Damn. I mean, he wasn't of use to, he knew that, so, man, that's crazy. Let me go ahead and do that. I think that's finished now. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no. Do that. And I got 3 more points. Let me try to even them out over here, because I'm done over here, so let me even them out. Are they all 5s? They all 5s. Let's do that. And that. And one more. Puppet. Manipulation. I mean, Peru was an asshole, man, but, you know, you don't want to see nobody, you know, leave like that. I guess intervening counts for something, you know, just sitting there looking at it happen. On the cool, I wish I could have turned him against Lord Mortimer. Like on the cool.
This is like a bad dream. For what reason?
That makes no sense at
I
all.
don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us praise Louis's gesture anyway. You did what you could.
Yes, it was very noble of you, Louis.
It wasn't your fault.
There was nothing else you could have done.
I think everyone needs a little rest.
A lot of rest. And Emily, you a hoe. Hope you ain't gave me nothing.
Of course.
What the fuck was you thinking? Going against the grain, motherfucker. That's what he probably gonna say. Oh, shit. Act cool.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you could.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame yourself. It is not your fault.
You damn right.
I know this has nothing to do with me, my lord, but don't you think you're partly to blame? It won't escape your attention that he incriminated you before he took his own life.
I heard what he said, yeah. Monsieur Peru appeared to blame me for his condition. I certainly encouraged him to succeed, but I wasn't aware he couldn't handle the pressures of the situation. Of course, his duties in Paris were very difficult. The choices he had to make were burdensome. But that was the path he had chosen. Should I not have helped him to succeed, perhaps?
Did you push him into it?
I wouldn't say push, but I did encourage him, yes. I thought it was my duty to help him as much as I could to become the court judge he dreamed of being. I thought he was capable of it. It appears I was mistaken, unfortunately. What a pity he didn't come and speak to me. What a waste.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference. After the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Peru, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I am convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
Wait, how do you know?
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians. And though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru. You'll see. I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. What a pity you didn't support me during the conference. I hope I can count on you on the day of the vote. This major project needs men like you, Louis.
Nah, I want him to know that
I'm flattered, my lord, but I don't know what could possibly make me change my mind.
Please, don't refuse me my last hope.
Don't mix hope with illusion, my lord.
And you, illusion with strategy, my friend.
You win. I'll let you have the last word. I'll see you later, my lord.
So you don't wanna sound like you're easy to sway. So that's why I put it on his mind right now. Nah, I'm good. Cause then word's gonna spread like, yeah, man, he told me he'll think about it. Like, what you mean he's gonna think about it? You all thought you was with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't, seesaw like that or no shit like that. Okay, gotta go back to my room, which is, I guess this is the quicker way. Which damn, I gotta go left. This is my room. Why is it so dark? Oh, this is yours. I went the wrong fucking way. All right, so in that dream, Godoy felt kind of lightheaded or whatever. I think they drugged him. They probably gonna do me the same way.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me.
That hard ass couch.
What now?
Man, Emily, this better not be you, man. You better not have gave me nothing. You fucked up
Louis,
Pauline before me.
Open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Oh, shit.
Louis, Oh, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room.
Oh.
I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Oh wait, maybe he's... Man, I'm gonna have to kill Emily, man. Her room is this way. I'm gonna have to kill Emily. Say.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Fuck. I'm picking a lock.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
The tower room, which is next door. It should be next door. Whose room is it? This Napoleon's room?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Blah, 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 blah. Napoleon, this is me. I'm getting some. They better let me all the way across.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Come on now. There we go. Better let me in too, man. Cause I ain't got no more jelly points.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this. What are you on about now? I should never have told you what
A
happened
letter
to
from
me.
William
That's
the Younger addressed to
full
Emily.
well. I'm not
He's the
that
present
naive.
Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
I know you.
What on earth is...
Oh, shit!
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope. Right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma.
What the fuck?
Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah.
Okay, he had a vision when he first got on this island of his mother shooting her twin sister. I don't know which one it is. The twin sister, Emma, over a book that she should have hid. Emma was supposed to hide a book, and so her mother was like, "Hey, did you make sure you wouldn't follow the whoop de whoop whoop?" So Emma was like, "Yeah," and so mother pulled out a gun on her and was for the shooter. And she was like, "If you kill me, you won't know where it is." And the mother was like, "That's the point. I don't want nobody to get it." You feel what I'm saying? And here the fuck she is, and the mother's dead. What the fuck? So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do now, man. If mother's dead, what the fuck am I supposed to do? She told me to stop Lord Mortimer, and then she's dead, and then I got everybody going chaotic right now, man.
Alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me.
Okay,
I asked for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game.
Oh, shit.
Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart?
Okay, the one I know is has the
got an
saggy
idea.
titties.
On the night of our arrival,
I'm asking in front, cause I don't. We already. Yeah. What was my job?
you had asked me what had become of me since we last met in London some years before. What did I answer?
That you are a diplomat, Louis. You even told me about the troubles you had saving some compatriots during the French Revolution. I already told her, Louis. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes.
I'm about to shoot
Let's
both
speak
of
about my
y'all,
arrival at the
man.
manor.
When we arrived at the manor, someone was already present in the Great Hall. Who was it?
George Washington, President of the United States, Louis. Of course you are able to reply. I'm the one who told you.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
What the fuck? I don't even remember. Hell, I don't know. They're not letting me pick this. They're not letting me pick this one. They're not letting me pick this one for some reason.
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
I gotta pause this. All right, so Emily was mad because her sister was shot. She went through this whole thing to find out what happened to her sister. She found out what happened to her sister, and she was like on the tunnel vision to find out who the fuck did it. So now, it's gonna look like I'm gonna be the one that killed her now. So that's gonna look like revenge on me. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not shooting no motherfucking body. I don't want that on my hands, man. But anyway, they shot my mama, so both of y'all dying.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Before going to bed, we found ourselves in an odd situation.
You surprised me searching through Mortimer's secret gallery. Behind the chimney. You were looking for clues about your mother. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us.
Yo, I only fucked one of y'all. I didn't fuck both of y'all. I don't know what we did last night.
Last night, you came to me in my room. What exactly did we talk about?
We spoke briefly about your choices during the conference, Louis. What do you mean? Yes,
vague.
Emma. It just so happens I didn't tell you everything. I never told you about this part. I hate you!
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Man, I'm not shooting. Man, yo, I think this is doomed. Yo, I have no fucking idea, man. This that shit right here, man. But in every fucking, she got the gun pointed at me. Who the fuck is the real? Okay. In usually a situation like this, is always the one to the side. But then again, that might be some kind of motherfucking misdirection type shit. Either way, who the fuck killed my mama? That's who I want to know. Was it you? Or was it you? You know what? I might be holding the murder weapon in my hand of the person that killed my mama. I think it's that bitch.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, no.
Get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
Wait. I meant that she wasn't her.
See what you've done. See.
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
What the fuck?
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
Oh man, say dog. I'm confused. I'm utterly confused, man. That was actually the wrong chick. I wonder how different would it be. Where's Napoleon's room? Come on, Napoleon. Let me in. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm not even finna talk. They gonna probably meet me at the door. I should have skipped all the way down to cause his room is next to Peru's room. I should have went all the way down there, man. Damn, they gonna catch me coming out. Yep.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
I wasn't here, but then again. Ooh, okay, I gotta meet her in the crypt. Nah, you know what? I'm the only one that's not accounted for, so let me go ahead and...
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room. She isn't answering.
Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Alright, cool. I checked it out with everybody. Alright. I did good. Instead of going all the way straight, because they probably wasn't like, Chris wasn't here. Or Louis wasn't here. Maybe he knows something about it. Okay, I forgot how the fuck I go in the garden. Dining hall. It's over here, so I gotta wait, hold on. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Whoa, what's this? Yeah, it's getting real messy, man. Why the hell was she laying on the ground in the beginning anyway? Alright, I'll go out this garden. With this fucking maze. And I go to that over there. Ah, come on now. I mean, somebody had to figure out that somebody opened that up, man. Like, come on now.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only. Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true.
You mean open
Many
and
years
rational?
ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess. Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No,
Damn
even
it,
if
man.
Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Fuck no. But I'm a roll with her. His secret study.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel. I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
I think I did them all.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him!
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure.
By the way, I like how they talking so loud down here, like nobody can pick up on this shit.
Sure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
That gotta be Von Borchardt.
Wait a minute, who are you talking about? Von Borchardt?
No, Mortimer, of course. He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the Order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed Von Borchardt's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I...
Oh, hold on, I'm cold as a motherfucker, man. This shit has got me... Cut my damn... Oh shit, wrong one. Man, I'm over here freezing my butt off. Oh shit. All right.
Saw him as he was, but he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
I don't want to talk about Elizabeth. Yeah.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate.
Oh,
so
I'm
yes,
glad.
I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Oh, so I was right to, you know, say what I said to Napoleon.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the fuck off this island. I'm gonna go ahead and ask about it.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
You're probably right. I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
All right, but you're not getting away with it so lightly. Once we get back to Paris, be sure I won't be letting it go.
We'll see in Paris then.
All right. Ooh, if I give him this letter, he's gonna know that I saw her.
Are you gonna tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
As a matter of fact, I needed it yesterday. I wasn't expecting anyone to take it.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Okay, cool. I can keep it.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
This better be good. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't get it. I didn't really give a fuck about those three.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
You mean 5?
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea. But it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Well, otherwise I can always go and see Piaggi. He's a cardinal after all.
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
Oh, I gotta
They
go
were in a
back
golden
in there?
cup, beside some chicken legs. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course. There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates, exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Hope she, kept that, man. You better, I want to see that list, man. I'm looking up the puzzle, even though it's probably telling us to go, hey, go look for it. Go look for it. Let's see.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
All right. Yeah, look, I read everything. Oh shit, I can't. Alright, so he got out. Collected a shitload of shit on his way here. One thing, man, come on, y'all need to give me some royal jelly, man. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, come on now.
Amber.
Oh my bad. I was looking at the vid. I'm be doing a whole lot of that. Oh, what's this? Alright, he went straight to the Medusa head.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Alright, so I'm watching. Alright, towards the shield.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
There we go.
Open sesame.
And he ran to a desk, which is this one here.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Alright, so now he runs to the fireplace. Right here.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Alright, so now let's see what he does on this video. This dude grabbed a whole lot of jelly, man. Like, he has all his diamonds, like, lit up. Hold on, he went out and to the right. I want at least... he read this too, though. It ain't shit.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
Looks like he going to Von Bowman's room. Oh, we right here. And he has one of the items. area.
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
What if my mama turns out to be the demon? I'm gonna walk slow to find out. He goes next door.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Why, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Alright, let's see what he does next. He goes into the little room with the one door open, which is this right here. Let's see what else he does. Goes to this table right here.
The Bible's still there.
All right. I'm gonna reveal this guy's the channel name that I'm watching in a minute. This dude is saving me a lot of time. He goes out the door. Let me go back out the door. Oh, wait.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Alright, he's going left. He's going up the stairs. He might be going to the study. And I think he's gonna go get those nails in the study. Next to the chicken legs, I think. But I hope Mortimer ain't in here. Oh, but you know, he sleep early. You know what? Let me see if we still got some goodies up here. Like some royal jelly. I need some royal jelly, man. Look at my diamonds at the bottom. They empty. See where he ended up going. Oh, he went inside. 1191. Like, how does nobody hear this? Like, if I own this, I would have knew somebody used this. I'm like, yeah, right. Man.
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
Somebody been in here, man.
If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Okay, can I do it? Alright, let's see what he did after that.
Of course.
Alright, so I got some chicken legs, hopefully. It shouldn't be that hard here.
The map of Europe. Someone's written 26 million in France.
Oh, he went on the desk. What the fuck? Oh.
Goat skulls, chicken legs. Mortimer's interested in a hand of tarot cards. I should have learned my lessons in card reading a little better. There. Those are the nails I was looking for. All right, come on, let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Wait, I'm out?
A painting. It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. The Titan against men. How ironic.
Oh shit, he collected one more thing while he was in there. Oh no. I did not find the cross. It's not letting me go back in. But it says I already found it. Alright, well, let's talk with her. I'm doing a lot of running. Oh shit, it's about to be morning time. I done ran all night. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get this done, man. My feet gotta be hurting in these damn shoes. Mother, I got all this shit for you. Oh, wow.
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
Man, I'm trying to... So I can get all the shit. I didn't get all the shit.
What on earth is that?
Oh my god.
A disc with information engraved in the metal?
That clearly says I already found, right? Man, I'm finna look that up. The Cross of Clement III. Cause that's the big piece. Okay, ma'am, just get to the point. Oh shit, I gotta go see about. Oh man. I gotta go holler
An
at
iris that
Piaggi.
should open, I imagine, and blood.
Alright, I gotta go to Piaggi about this cross of Clement III. This is the very thing she told me about, man. Get all this shit, she went to make multiple trips. Oh man, I really hate going through this maze. He better be willing to give me that book too, man, or that cross. Alright, let's go to Piaggi's room and take it.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Alright, so we're going this way. That's my room, and this will be Yas's room, Piaggi's room.
Ah, Louis, come in. Your timing is impeccable. I wanted to have a word with you.
I wanted your cross.
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
I was wondering how you are getting on in your search for our poor Sarah. You must have made some progress, I should think.
Hell no.
I'm terribly worried about her, you know.
Get out of here, Louis. You're in a hurry.
Any news of her?
Unfortunately not. No.
Are you sure? You know, Louis, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I sense you are worried, and that you are not telling me everything. What exactly did you come looking for in my room?
What do you mean?
Louis, I was not born yesterday, you know. When you came in, I saw in your face a hint of disappointment at finding me here. I concluded that you were hoping you wouldn't run into me. You came here for something else.
No. You're mistaken. I was just passing by.
Lies.
I shall leave you, Your Eminence. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
As you wish, Louis. See you later.
It's sad that you're probably gonna die.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother.
Alright. Oops, wrong way. Damn, wish I could fast travel. Yeah, of course, if this wasn't live, I would have definitely edited this out. Man, this better be good, I tell you that. Yep, I'm gonna have to kill Piaggi. They're being, very suspicious. I might have to off them. This better be worth it, mother. This is like Call of Duty, just jump through the glass. I always get this wrong. Is there a piece of his beard coming off at the bottom? All right, let's get this over with. Oh my God. Can we get this over with?
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Oh shit! Oh, I need to consult my notes. The correspondence of dates with different calendars. 38. Wait, 38. What? I got 3 nails. Man, I'm finna look this shit up, man. Alright, we get into it. Alright, so nails in here. 19. Here. And 17 here.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Alright, I'm gonna see what the YouTube channel does. He walked over here. And then he turned this. Then you turn the moons 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then he left. Walked over to the wheel. and he put it in his hand.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck. Louis!
Son of a bitch! Oh, can I do that again? This mofo got it right. Yo, I want to do that again. I want to do that again because he got it right. I want to do that again, man. Oh.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Oh,
why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect.
I gotta find this shit again.
How does it open?
We'll need several keys.
Oh my god.
I found a note
I'm
from the
not gonna put you
who
all through
conceived
this.
the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study.
You know what?
We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
You know what?
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis...
That's it.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. They can all don't happen with and you go and remember.
Skip. Get this done right. Jeez. Now you know what? I'm not gonna put y'all through this, man. Yo, catch me on episode 4 later on, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe the next day after that. I'm not gonna put y'all through this, man. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Take care.